Now, the top story tonight, Sara Baker from Moseley facing a £50,000 medical bill after breaking her back in a snowboarding accident in Canada. We'll talk to Sara herself after 5 tonight. Here's a clip of Sara describing what happened 2 weeks ago.
It was a beautiful bluebird day. We were riding over towards the glacier, and I guess there was an area of the mountain that was not really clear that it was kind of a cliff, I guess. Nobody's fault, like, in any way. The mountain changes every single day. But I guess I rode over the edge, and that edge at the bottom of the cliff was a big pit where the wind had blown all the snow away. So it was pretty much a 20-foot drop. And I broke my back. I have multiple fractures. I completely smashed one vertebrae, cracked a rib, and had bone sticking in my spine. The doctor pretty much said surgery was the only option. Removing the piece of bone from my spine could cause paralysis, could also cause nerve damage to other organs such as my reproductive organs, my intestines and my bladder. But he went ahead with surgery. So now I have a fused spine. I don't know how much that limits my mobility. I'm going to have to wear a back brace for 6 to 8 weeks.
That's Sara talking about that horrific accident. She's 30 and she discovered, did Sara, that her holiday insurance had run out when the accident happened. So she is not covered for her hospital treatment, and the bill is around £50,000. Friends and family are now trying to raise that money to pay the bill and bring her home. She's out of hospital, and we'll be able to talk to her after 5 on the show. She's staying with friends in Canada. Laura Cutterford is one of Sara's friends here. She's helping to raise the money. She's joining us on the show right now. Laura, hello.
Hi there, Paul.
When did you first hear what had happened to Sara?
It was shortly after the accident itself. I got a very worried phone call from another friend who'd heard from her, explaining what had happened. And obviously it was quite concerning because we had a few days where we couldn't contact her because she was actually having surgery in hospital. So that was when I first found out myself, yeah.
She'd been over there working?
Yes, that's correct, yeah. She's over there snowboarding and working over there, yeah.
Right. So she was snowboarding and working. It was a combined thing, but the holiday insurance had run out, and therefore now she's had this treatment, and the bill is £50,000?
Yeah, it's absolutely astronomical. Sarah had assumed that she'd got the annual insurance, but unfortunately it turns out not. So she's been faced with a huge medical bill. So what we're trying to do is obviously help Sarah raise the money so she can afford to pay that.
And she's staying with friends in Canada at the moment,
yes,
but presumably is desperate to get home as soon as possible.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the most important thing is for her to be back here with her family here in the UK so they can care for her, and also with her friends over here. So this is also something that's important to us, is to get Sarah back over here, and obviously the cost of doing that as well is going to be very high.
Have you spoken to her in recent days?
I have done, yeah. I've spoken to Sarah in the last couple of days, yeah.
Okay, because we'll talk to her on the show after 5. I mean,
yeah.
How is she in herself at the moment?
I mean, Sarah in herself is an amazingly positive person. The huge amount of support that she's getting back here is obviously making it, making a big difference to her as well, because that's driving and motivating her. But at the same time, despite her positivity, obviously she's in a huge amount of pain. She doesn't really know exactly what's going on at the moment and how long she's going to have this pain for, and she's got a concern on top of that, obviously, with the facing new bills as well. So we really need to pull this together, and we've got a huge event going on very soon in order to create awareness and raise some money for that.
Yeah, it's an incredibly difficult situation that she's in there, and presumably they won't let her leave Canada until the bill is paid. Is that right or not?
Yeah, absolutely. I would imagine that's the case, yeah.
Okay, so what's happening in terms of the fundraising effort to get Sara Baker back here?
We've been doing a huge campaign. Firstly, the most important thing we need everyone to know about is we have got an event confirmed for the 15th of March. Big Cat Events have very kindly sponsored us with a venue, which was the old library in Digbeth. And we're doing a silent auction there the prizes that people are donating and the businesses are getting involved that are absolutely incredible. We've got Brian Travers from UB40 and his daughter are donating original artwork. We've got local West Midlands photographer Stuart Whipps, who's a winner of the Hodge Award, of the Observer Hodge Award, is also donating some of his images as well. So we've got artists, we've got holidays, we've got global festival tickets. The amount of support coming in for people to donate prizes is absolutely fantastic. So we really hope to raise a lot of money.
Have you set the website up?
We're in the process of setting a blog up. Currently, we've got a Facebook page, so we need people to join that and obviously help us with that campaign. So the actual Facebook page at the moment is Keep Calm Help Sara Baker.
That's the Facebook page.
That's right, yeah. So people can join up to that. That's great. And obviously there's details of the event links for that as well.
Keep Calm, Help Sara Baker. That's the Facebook page.
Yeah, that's right.
And the people will be listening to this show tonight thinking, holiday insurance, should she have checked it? Yes, she should. Of course she should. But she just, I presume, just didn't think. She just assumed it was there in place.
She assumed it was there, and I think it's a note to everyone really to just make absolutely sure that they do have that insurance in place, because the costs, as you can see, can be absolutely huge. So it's so important, and we really do want to speak out to everyone there to create that awareness, and also urge everyone to get involved to help Sarah as well.
Laura, thanks for joining us on the show tonight. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Cheers. Bye-bye.
Good luck with the efforts. Laura Cutterford, who's Sarah's friend. We'll talk to Sarah after 5. As I say, she's out of hospital now, but staying with friends in Canada, and this medical bill is £50,000.
Have your say on BBC WM 95.6.